If I had to start over from absolute zero, with nothing in my pocket and no safety net, what would I do? It's a terrifying thought, but it's also an incredible opportunity to rebuild, not just my bank account, but my entire relationship with money. And let me tell you, it's not about frantically trying to earn more. It's much deeper than that. It's about rebuilding how you think, decide, and behave around money. This isn't just a hypothetical exercise. This is a blueprint for financial resilience that anyone can use, whether you're starting over or just want to build a stronger foundation. The very first thing I do is confront the brutal reality of my situation, but without the shame and blame. It's so easy to get stuck in a cycle of regret, thinking if only I had done this or why did this happen to me? But that energy is a complete waste. Starting from zero means you have a clean slate. Your past mistakes don't define your future. So, step one is radical acceptance. Acknowledge where you are, take a deep breath, and forgive yourself. This isn't about being soft. It's about being strategic. A clear mind, free from the weight of past failures, is your single most valuable asset right now. You need that mental clarity to make the smart decisions that come next. With that clear mind, my second step would be to redefine what rich means to me. Society often tells us that being rich is about luxury cars, huge houses, and fancy vacations. But when you have nothing, that definition is not only unhelpful, it's destructive. Instead, I'd focus on a new definition of wealth: freedom and security. My goal wouldn't be to get rich quick. It would be to get secure quick. What does that look like? It means having a roof over my head that I'm not scared of losing. It means knowing where my next few meals are coming from. It means not having the constant, gnawing anxiety of financial instability. This shift is crucial because it changes your entire game plan. You stop chasing shiny objects and start building a solid foundation. Your first goal is survival, and your second is stability. Everything else can wait. Now, let's get practical. Step 3 is creating what I call a bare bones budget. This isn't your typical budget where you track every latte. This is a survival budget. I'd take a piece of paper and draw a line down the middle. On one side, I'd list my absolute non-negotiable survival needs: a safe place to sleep, basic food, essential transportation to find work, and a way to communicate, like a minimal phone plan. That's it. No subscriptions, no eating out, no entertainment. On the other side, I'd list every single possible source of income, no matter how small. The goal here is simple. Make the income side bigger than the survival needs side, even if it's just by $1. That $1 is your first victory. It proves the concept. It proves you can generate a surplus, and that surplus is the seed from which your entire financial future will grow. Once that bare bones budget is in place, and I have even a tiny bit of positive cash flow, my fourth and most urgent focus would be building a get-off-zero fund. This is not your standard 3 to 6 month emergency fund. That's a luxury for later. The Get-Off-Zero Fund is your first $1,000. This money has a single purpose: to create a small buffer between you and disaster. It's the money that stops a flat tire from becoming a lost job. It's the money that covers an unexpected bill without sending you into a debt spiral. I would be relentless in saving for this. I'd take on extra shifts, sell things I don't need, find gig work, whatever it takes to get to that first $1,000 as fast as humanly possible. This isn't just about the money. It's about the psychological shift. Reaching this goal proves to yourself that you are in control. It's the first major step from being reactive to being proactive with your finances. With that initial safety buffer in place, my fifth step would be to focus on my income engine. Notice I didn't say, get a better job. I said, build an income engine. This is a mindset shift. A job is something you have. An engine is something you build, maintain, and upgrade. My immediate priority would be to stabilize my primary source of income. If I have a job, I'm going to become the most reliable, valuable employee they have. I'll show up early, stay late, and ask for more responsibility. I want to make myself indispensable. But I won't stop there. The world is too uncertain to rely on one income stream. Simultaneously, I would be aggressively building a second, smaller income stream. This is where you get creative. It could be freelancing with a skill you already have, like writing, graphic design, or even just being a virtual assistant. It could be something physical, like dog walking, house cleaning, or making deliveries. The key is to start small and prove the concept. Can you make an extra $50 a week? Great! Now, can you make it 100? This second stream does two things. It accelerates your financial goals, and more importantly, it diversifies your risk. If you lose your main job, you're not falling back to zero. You have another engine, however small, that's still running. This diversification is the core of modern financial security. Step 6 is where we start playing offense, and it's all about education. But I'm not talking about getting another 4-year degree. I'm talking about targeted high-return skill acquisition. I would look at the job market and ask what skills are in high demand right now that I can learn relatively quickly and cheaply. Think about skills like digital marketing, coding, data analysis, copywriting, or even skilled trades like plumbing or electrical work. There are countless online courses, boot camps, and certifications that can give you a marketable skill in months, not years. I would invest my time and a small portion of my income into learning a skill that directly increases my earning potential. Your greatest asset isn't money. It's your ability to earn money. Investing in that ability has the highest return on investment you will ever find. As my income starts to grow, I'd move to step 7, designing a ladder of financial freedom. This is my roadmap out of the just surviving phase. The ladder has several rungs. The first rung was the bare bones budget. The second was the $1,000 get off zero fund. The next rung is attacking any high interest debt, like credit card debt. This debt is a fire that is actively burning your money. I'd use any extra income to put it out as fast as possible. Once that's gone, the next rung is building a proper 3 to 6 month emergency fund. This is your real security blanket. After that, the rungs become about wealth creation, consistently investing in low-cost index funds, saving for a down payment on a home, and so on. The key is to have a clear, step-by-step plan. You don't try to jump to the top of the ladder. You focus only on the very next rung, and you don't move on until you've secured it. The final and perhaps most important step, step 8, is to surround myself with the right people and the right information. Starting from zero can be incredibly isolating. It's tempting to hide your situation out of embarrassment, but that's a mistake. I would seek out a community of people who are also focused on building a better financial future. This could be an online forum, a local meet group, or just a few trusted friends who are good with money. Having people to share your struggles and celebrate your wins with is a game changer. It keeps you motivated and accountable. At the same time, I would curate my information diet. I don't follow the get-rich-quick gurus on social media and instead fill my feed with sound practical financial advice from trusted sources. Your environment shapes your mindset, and when you're rebuilding from scratch, your mindset is everything. So, if I had to start from zero, it wouldn't be a mad dash for cash. It would be a deliberate, strategic process. It starts with mindset, forgiving the past and redefining wealth. It moves to defense, creating a survival budget and a small emergency fund. Then it transitions to offense, building your income engine, acquiring new skills, and following a clear ladder of goals. And all along the way, it's supported by a positive community and a healthy information diet. Starting from zero is tough, there's no doubt about it. But it's also a chance to build something stronger and more resilient than what you had before. It's a chance to build a financial life on your own terms from the ground up. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, I'd love it if you hit that like button and subscribe for more content on building real, lasting wealth. Let me know in the comments which step you're going to start with today. I'll see you in the next video.